My Story, My Tattoo is a traveling exhibit that has taken over the OPG Gallery in the Niagara Falls History Museum, and it's on display right now.
It's a traveling exhibition, and it came to us from the Wellington County Museum and Archives. It's part of a regular program that we put on here at the museum. I try very hard to change our temporary gallery 3 times. So My Story, My Tattoo is one of 3 exhibitions that we'll have here at the museum this year. And it does a really good job of showing tattoos and then telling the stories behind them.
What's all included in the exhibit besides the photographs?
Amazing photographs. They've hired a really talented photographer, but I think equally important are the stories that go with them. And they've done a beautiful job of creating labels that complement the photographs, that tell the story of where they got the tattoo, why they got the tattoo. The other thing that we noticed that we thought was really interesting about what else goes with the exhibition, on these labels, he's done an image that is really quite different than the photograph that he's captured for the exhibition. So it's their sort of everyday look, and that's accompanied by their story on the label, which, like I said, is really quite different than the large-scale, brilliant, intimate images that he's captured for the exhibition photographs.
What walks of life did the subjects come from?
All walks of life. Another very interesting part about the labels in the story is it looks like the subjects were asked to identify how they would classify themselves. So firefighter, gamer, survivor, librarian, all walks of life.
Why is My Story, My Tattoo a good fit for the museum?
I think it's a really good fit for our museum because it allows us to bring stories from other communities that I believe our visitors and our members will be able to relate to. History from other places, be it 100 years old or very contemporary, I think it's important to share that around the province and even around the country.
Absolutely. Do you have a favorite story or tattoo from the exhibit?
I think I have several favorite stories. I will say that I gravitate to the women's stories in the exhibition. They talk about pretty profound moments, cancer survivors, loss of a family member. There's a really interesting and lovely story that is attached to one of the ladies' photographs, and she talks about the loss of a child at only 2 weeks of age, and everything that went with that, and then the story that she then created on the sleeve of her tattoo. So I think that one might be the one that has moved me the most.
How have visitors been enjoying the exhibit?
Really well. We were able to open it last week, and I spoke to one gentleman. He was really quite surprised. He said when he arrived, he didn't know what to expect, and he didn't think that there would be the depth that goes with the stories. He really thought that he would just be seeing a photographic exhibition, so he was delighted to be able to understand the reasons for their tattoos.
The exhibit is on display until May 5th at the Niagara Falls History Museum. For more information, visit nfexchange.ca. Reporting for The Source, I'm Chloë Olivo.